Whether you're just getting started or a veteran who's been climbing for years, Utah's mountains are a beautiful place to expand your abilities. But without proper training, these majestic peaks can also be deadly. So when you're ready to head out and do some climbing, don't forget to pack. Before starting a climbing route, take time to develop a plan with your partner. Discuss the nature of the route and how the climber will get back down to the ground.
So Keith, do you plan to rappel or lower when you get to the top?
I'll plan to lower off the anchors.
Okay, I'll keep you on belay.
Thank you.
Finally, just before the climber leaves the ground, double-check the belay system and make sure the climber has the skills and the gear to get up and down the route safely.
All right, you got a knot in the end of the rope.
Thank you. On belay?
Belay on.
Thank you. Climbing?
Climb on.
The rope is the lifeline between climber and belayer. It is of utmost importance that the climber is always attached to either their belayer or to the anchor. When in doubt, stop and ask yourself, if I slip or fall right now, what is going to prevent me from falling to the ground? Obtain the necessary skills to ascend and descend safely before heading outdoors to climb. Planning ahead will ensure that both the climber and belayer know exactly what to expect once the climber is at the anchor and potentially out of sight. But even with the best laid plan, the climber still needs to communicate clearly with the belayer while on the route. Communicate using concise and common verbal commands. The most common commands from the climber are take, on belay, off belay, slack, and lower. The belayer should always respond with equally simple and clear responses. Got you, belay on, belay off, slack, and lowering. If there are other climbers at the crag, use your partner's name before each command to reduce confusion with other groups. Finally, knot the end of your rope every time. Rappelling or lowering off the end of the rope is one of the primary causes of death in rock climbing, and a simple knot is the easiest way to prevent this type of accident. Whether you're top roping or leading, lowering or rappelling, even if you know your rope is long enough, knotting your rope ends may save your life one day. So as you head out to your favorite crag, remember to PACK. Plan, always stay attached, communicate with common climbing commands, and have a knot in the end of your rope. A successful climb always starts and ends with safety. As always, seek proper instruction for any technique you're not familiar with. The Salt Lake Climbers Alliance puts on an educational event once a year called the Salt Lake Climbing Festival, where climbers can take skill-based clinics to learn appropriate techniques for climbing outdoors. Come join us.